Greetings everyone, and great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the left side as the blue Murica, we have capedbaldy. On the right side as the red Dutch, we have miezmiez. When it comes to natives of the map, got a very important native, the yak. They tend to talk back. Don't give them any slack. Give them a good smack. Also, we do have the Shaolin Temple, which gives you access to Rat and Shields to our Shock Infantry unit, as well as the Tengri Shrine, which give you access to the Tatar Archers, Light Cavalry, and some local doggos. So if you ever have a pet, if a civilization can pull out pets, whether it be through cards or naturally, like war dogs for Spanish, it may be a good idea to go for these guys. After all, they get some, let's see, mounted units and pets move and attack faster. So it makes your cavalry attack faster, of course, but as well as those pets. In which the Aztecs have a pretty good pet card to get out the jaguars.
Yes?
Yes. And the US player has a deck selected, bringing in some capitalism. Early cav. Do we see the Buffalo Soldiers? Yep, the Lee's Legion, not Buffalo Soldiers, Carbon Cavalry. Buffalo Soldiers is a specific card next age, in the third age. Let's see, of course, got the native, got native treaties as well, Seminole Scouts, so may see some sort of light cavalry native play. Oh, cancels capitalism, he's got enough wood going for French immigrants. Also adds 35% hit points to his villagers, and also doubles his damage, his villagers' range damage. Sets status to active. I'm not sure what that means. Adds speed as well. So the U.S. Villagers soon embrace the Second Amendment, and going for this shipment here. He has not gone for this shipment. He has he's at pop cap, but he's going for a 300 wood shipment. That's interesting.
Klar.
Got this explorer slicing apart the blind monk and steal his fragrant cinnamon quails. You monster. Use blind. Smelling stuff is what he can do.
Klar.
The envoy is being rushed down by the Mongol scout.
Hello?
Has 200 health, 5 damage, versus 5 damage, 250 health.
Klar.
Both have range resist as well, so the Mongol scout will win, as well as the general shooting the back as well. That always helps out. Looks like the Dutch is going for the quartermaster. The US player is not started Agion up. So we got a pretty fast age up for the Dutch. Since he gone for... Wait, is that a second wood shipment? Yeah. See 100 wood there. Gone for 2 wood shipments. What's going on? Something is just different with this Dutch deck. So now he has 400 wood on the ground. He's going for all the trading posts up here. Doubt he's going to try to go for some sort of monopoly play. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's eyeing. US player's now aging up with Pennsylvania, which is pretty much standard for most age ups. Trade cart now being researched. Got an early trade card for the Dutch, which makes sense how much aggressive he's going for these trading posts. Let's see, it pays off. This is the 600 or the 700 wood shipment, which makes sense. He does not have any villagers being produced at the moment. Does not have enough coin. That may be an oversight, maybe not. I have no idea. Don't get enough food to age up, but he will not have any coin. A Dutch player who doesn't have enough coin just feels weird to me. He's tasked all his trade posts onto coin now. There you go. He has enough values to keep up the villager. Brings in a shipment of villagers. He almost has enough food to age up as well. He's doing a good job of corralling the local fauna to his town center. Wait, these deer have a safe vampiric-like appearance. Harvest of food. Musk deer? There's deer with fangs? Is this some sort of weird Halloween model? Was that actually a thing? Okay, I need to Google search that. Saber-tooth deer, as I heard of saber-tooth cats and a saber-tooth squirrel from Ice Age, but never a saber-tooth deer. Either way, got some American cavalry push way forward. Red's pulling out his own hussars as well. The general will go down, or not the general, the explorer. There's the red cavalry push forward. Gets a pretty good first strike there. Red's doing some good focus firing. Blue is spreading out damage. Red's tasking his hussars quite nicely. Those lose that one inspiring flag. Live on the late side. Red's down to 2 hussars. Blue's down to 2 hussars. It's going to be Pyrrhic victory, whoever wins. Blue will win. The general was providing some good fire support, as was a later inspiring flag. But right now, Blue's far too wounded to actually pursue and attack his opponent. So, Red did not necessarily win, but Blue did not win enough. More hussars being shipped on or being deployed on in. Got some regulars and more hussars. Frontiersmen as well. Shipment of wood is also bringing wood for the trade posts. I suppose give enough time. Let's see, each one's 49. He invested a lot of experience, a lot of shipments on to get these things up very early. It will probably be worth in the long run, but it just feels bad going. I'll go for 2 of those. That could be just me though. Alright, focus on the general to get that experience. Does draw some fire from the trading post. Of course, he is Dutch, which means he can get out H2 skirmishers. Has a church on the field for some divine intervention. More hussars. Even though regulars more or less a soft counter to hussars, if you deploy hussars in large enough number, they can quickly rip apart the regulars. Our counter unit's only useful if they stay alive. Of course, got these regulars just firing away. No inspiring flag here. That's just a regular flag on top of the structure. It is generally better to put turn these guys armed with their bayonets and charge forward. They would do 14 times 3 damage, plus twice the attack speed of 25 range. Another round of regulars. Another hussar there. I hear multiple banks not being deployed in the field. Auto repair activated for a brief moment. Now let's bring the religious freedom, in which I think the Red Lancer research is an H3 research. We can't bring any mercenary just yet. He does bring some Minutemen, which are pretty nice to have. There will be less worse off in melee than the regulars, but their guns are pretty good. Now we got more banks being established. 25 villagers versus 25. The US player cut production. No, we saw the Dutch player not doing well in production, but the US player must have cut some production. He does also have aging up to Kentucky, the 15th state of Murica. Largely settled by Scots in history, because the Scots love the hills. That Hussar could be focused down by red. A little bit foolish not to take that one out. There we go. Does lose a Hussar there. Does lose both Hussars and then get blues. More Hussars charging around. Statehood now being researched. More Hussars. There's the age up. Kentucky will provide the coal mines, or 2,000 coin deposits that cut up twice as fast. And some owl hoots and sharpshooters. Not very useful right now. He's fighting against a bunch of heavy calves, so light infantry are not the way to go. But he's going for the Russian Merit Company, give him access to basically 2 barracks and 2 outposts wrapped in one package. Regulars do get focused down. Blue's wounded Hussar does get picked on off. Here comes the regulars and the Minutemen. Now got these Hussars charging way forward. He will hit the Minutemen. Yeah, the Minutemen first is better than hit the regulars. They offer higher damage, lower health, less resistance. More Hussars being deployed on in. This trading post does actually stay alive. The villagers are slowly being hacked apart by the explorer. We also got some veteran sharpshooters here. Not sure why he deployed those out. It's not from the Kentucky Hunters. Must be manning the point of view, but do have some carbon cavalry, or that may have been from the meeting house actually.
Orders.
Got another round of Minutemen deployed on the field. He's down to, or up to 8. Here comes the Hussars. Good number of them, but the carbon cavalry are still here. The villager gets hacked apart though. He's focused on the carbon cavalry. Everything else is less important, though the militia Minutemen are still a priority target as well. Just not the sharpshooters. More sharpshooters pull on the field. That's definitely the wrong choice. Especially when the Dutch are known to go for routier skirmisher, so sharpshooters are just going to be less effective. So they rely on their longer range and higher multipliers. Carbon cavalry is going to be a great option right now.
I'm ready.
Last of Red's Hussars will be cleaned on up. More carbon cavalry, going for more regulars. Regulars, good idea. More Hussars to stream on in. He is just eyeing for mass Hussars. He is not eyeing to age up, is he? Going straight for the villagers, trying to try to do some economic damage, or maybe not.
Commando.
Not sure what he's eyeing. More carbon cavalry full on the field. He has a lot of Hussars queued on up. 10, 11. More Hussars being streamed on in. Training posts here may finally go down. Got a small round of Hussars pushing up here. Maybe just have them focus on the general, since hitting the regular is not a great target for them. Here comes the Hussars, as was Carbon Cavalry. Carbon Cavalry here in very good numbers. Carbon Cavalry are cheaper higher damage, higher attack speed cavalry units, but they have a lot less health, if I remember correctly. Those units get cleaned on up. The outpost does get saved. They don't have good torch damage. I've got Age up here, the Exile Prince. And we got rolling artillery being deployed on in, and he's seen no infantry from his opponent. So rolling artillery is probably a very poor choice. Doing those villagers is, however, a good choice. More regulars being deployed on in. A very fine coat, which is very much needed right now. Red is not evacuating these villagers. Not sure why. The Red's losing a good number of villagers right now, as are two trading posts. One trading post finally goes on down. And losing a lot of villagers there, 32 versus 30. The US player cut village production. I'm resuming it, so the villager production's quite even. As second town center, got now the trading post wagons being shipped on in. And some of these villagers are going down here as well. Probably should not interrupt the music, my bad. Now got massive number of routier being deployed on in. And being shipped on in as well. 15 routier queued on up with another queue prepped. Blackguard mines being researched. I thought it was going to be some sort of industrial age advancement for the Dutch, but that's simply not the case. Also 9 routier shipment as well. Bank 9 out of 9, so he probably has gotten coffee. No, he's actually gotten both these banks, not coffee. Yeah, that's both coffee trades. Oh, he has all 9 banks on the field.
Commando?
And of course, he has increased villager possibility up to 60 now. But here are weaker than carving cavalry, but of course they're one population unit. Sharpshooter goes down. Gunning guns do 75% less damage versus cavalry, so it's not great to be hit the cavalry, but that's the only target. Might as well fire away. Routier falling back, takes out the Gatling guns, saving the stable. He needs the stable because he actually does require that production queues. Another 10 more just deployed on the field, another 5 on the way. Routier right now have 16 damage, nothing too significant. The regulars have 30. Routiers do have, of course, good range, and they only cost 105, so they're pretty cheap. Similar cost to regulars. Got some sharpshooters here. They're going to be a good counter unit, offering a 310% multiplier against light cavalry. Red's now falling back there. Routier, of course, quite speedy. So are carving cavalry. There's another round of routier there. Bring a Sherman of skirmishers. No, cancels it. Going for cavalry combat now. I'll give it more quality in this routier. Another round of 15 routier out queued on up. He's all 32 villagers on coin. I think that's going for the Red Lancer. Don't know what resource Red Lancers require. He may does lose the stable there. It's also down 1 trading post. Blues pulled out 3 now. Also managed to pull out a falconet. Only 1 though, needs more wood. Suppose he's fighting against mostly cavalry as well, so 1 falconet may all he actually requires. Well, it looks like Root here hitting sharpshooters that are moving. It's not a bad way to deal with them as well. Here's something up, just some Mongol scout going down up there. More Root here pulled on out. Cavalry combat's providing quite a bit of capabilities there. Plus 15% health and damage is very nice to have. Sharpshooters in the middle formation there. Carbon cavalry is firing away. More sharpshooters in the background, picking them off. Some of these villagers drawing some fire, it's not good. They take a lot more hits with a 50% damage multiplier. I guess Falconess is one way to deal with trading posts. A little bit overkill, honestly. More Rutiers shipped on in. He has a good amount of villagers on coin. Maybe a tavern, bringing some mercenaries of some sort. Veteran Rutier push way forward. Got a round of skirmishers. Rutier finds some of these French villagers. They have over 300 health. Good luck trying to gun those guys down with Rutier. So the Minutemen are getting hit a little bit as well. The sharpshooters are drawing a bit of fire. Carbon cavalry, of course, in the background. Barracks being under siege by those falconets. And reaction of the skirmishers there, and now the trading post is under fire. Overall, just more sharpshooters probably be good for blue, but their 3 falconets does pose a threat. Oh, got some Tatar archers on the field. Yes, and blue's also going for the Shaolin as well. He does have that native treaty card, so maybe I can just bring a spike of natives.
What is your command?
Let's see, Tatar archers. They have a 450% damage multiplier against all cavalry, but then reduced by 50% against light cavalry. I don't know if that's a multiplicatively applied or additionally applied. By the way, they do bonus damage versus light cavalry. They have 15 range and 5 base damage. Such an extreme unit. They do have the ×2 attack speed and even faster attack speed and faster siege damage. He's gone for another round of rolling artillery. I sort of disagree with that. So yeah, those Tatar archers, they are extreme counter units. I have no idea how to quantify that. Do now some Rattan shields. They're a shock infantry unit, which means they will receive bonus damage from the Rutier. That's not a good idea to deploy out those guys. Though maybe a quick deployment there to hit the artillery pieces. We've got 6 falconets here. Rutier's push way forward. Their culverins having trouble pushing way forward for counter barraging. It looks like only one's in range. French shields push way forward. More Rutier charge way forward. Culverins getting distracted by those Rutier. They need to focus on the falconets. Got a good core of sharpshooters in the back line. One culverins do go down, the other one's soft backing on off. Can't deal with, if the falconets connect to the sharpshooters, it may be over for the US player. And yeah, it looks like blue is starting to get overran, and 3 falconets does offer good amount of siege damage. Rutier does not. And it looks like blue does back of the game. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.